Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now let us do these questions. The following distribution gives the daily income of 50 workers of a factory. The daily income of 100 to 120 rupees is for 12 workers, 120 to 140, 14 workers, and so on. Convert the distribution above to a less than type cumulative frequency distribution and draw its ogive. So, it is a very simple question. Let us write here itself. What do we require? Less than type cumulative frequency, right. So, for less than type we would require upper limits. So, less than 120, if I write here, are 12, less than 140 are these 12 and these 14, collectively 26, less than 160, if you add 8 now in it, it will give you less than 160. So, it is 34. Now, less than 180, you need to add 6 in it. So, 40, less than 200, 40 plus 10, 50. Okay. So, these are the cumulative frequencies of less than type, and these are the number of workers, right. Now, what else do I require? I require upper limits and cumulative frequencies for the coordinates. So, one coordinate is 120 12, another 140 26, 160 34, 180 40, 200 and 50. So, these are the coordinates. Now, on the x axis I will draw the limits, which in this case is upper limits. So, upper limits will be drawn like this: 120, 140, 160. So, let me draw a kink here. This is known as kink. If there is some gap, we will draw this kink, right. So, let us start with 120 here, right. So, I am directly starting with 120 here, that is why this kink here, and next let it be 140, 160, 180 and 200, and on the y axis we will have cumulative frequencies. Okay. So, let us take 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50 here. So, the first coordinate is 120 12. So, this is the coordinate. 140 26 is this one, 160 34 here, 180 40 will be here, 250 will be here, right. So, these are the coordinates. Now, if I draw a smooth graph, right, this will be my ogive, and this is a less than type of ogive, right. So, this is how we will do this question. In this question, we just had to draw its ogive, and we had to convert the distribution to a less than type of cumulative frequency distribution. So, here by writing less than cumulative frequencies, I converted it to that distribution, required distribution. Okay. Here, just to save the space and time, I wrote these here itself, less than 120 and all. You can make a separate column for this, right. You can make a separate column for this. All right. Let us move to the next question. During a medical checkup of 35 students of a class, their weights were recorded as follows. We need to draw less than ogive for this data and median of this data. So, less than ogive, less than type of frequencies are given, less than 38 0, less than 40 3. So, these are less than type cumulative frequencies, right. So, to obtain the graph, we can directly obtain the graph, because this is the upper limit, less than 38, right. So, 38 0 is one coordinate. Okay. I am writing these coordinates here itself, you need to write it separately. Less than 40, so another coordinate will be 43, 42 5, 44 9, 46 14, 48, 28, 50, 32, 52, 35. So these are the coordinates. Okay, and we can draw this graph here. Here let's start with a kink here. Then we need 38. Let us write 38 here, and then there is a gap of 2. So let us write 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50 on the x-axis and 52 also. On the y-axis we would require from 0 to 35. So let us start with 5 here, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. On the y-axis I have taken a different scale, on the x-axis I have taken a different scale. Now the first coordinate is 38, 0. So this is the coordinate. Second 43. So this is the coordinate. 42, 5. Here. 44, 9. 46, 14. 48, 28. 50, 32. 52, 35. And then the smooth curve. So this is the less than type ogive here. Okay. Also take care that whenever there is a class distribution, right, then the class distribution should be continuous. Okay. Now this is the less than type ogive. We need to obtain median weight from the graph and verify the result using the formula also. So using the graph, what is the number of students, total number of students? 35. So what is the n by 2? That is 17.5. So I look for 17.5 here, and for the corresponding point I will go to the graph. So let's go at the graph here, right, and now the abscissa of this point will give me the median, which is 46.95 in this case, right. What I am doing here is, this is cumulative frequencies. So I am locating n by 2 on the y-axis. Now corresponding to this, I will draw a line parallel to the x-axis and reach at this point on the graph. Now the abscissa of this point will give me the median. So this is the median, 46.95. Now we can confirm this by calculating the median using the formula also. Now what was the formula for median? It is equal to L plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by f into h, right. So now if I divide it into classes, so this first can be written as 0 to 38, number of students is 0, right. Now if I write 38 to 40, how many number of students will be there? 3. 40 to 42, number of students will be 2, 5 minus 3, right. 42 to 44, 44 to 46, 46 to 48, 48 to 50, and then 50 to 52. Now we can keep on writing. 9 minus 5, 4, 14 minus 9, 5, 28 minus 14, 14, 32 minus 28, 4, 35 minus 32 is 3, right. So this is the frequency distribution, and these are the classes. Okay. Now we will look for the median class. These were the cumulative frequencies, right. These were the cumulative frequencies, and this is n by 2. So the frequency just greater than 17.5 is 28. Okay. So what is the median class? This is the median class here. So let's write the cumulative frequencies corresponding to these frequencies: 0, 3, 5, 9, 14, 28, 32, 35, which are already written here, but I have written it separately, right. So, what is n by 2? 35 by 2 is 17.5, and the cumulative frequency just greater than 17.5 is 28, right. And which one is the median class? So, corresponding to this, the median class is this 46 to 48, right. So, L is 46, cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class is 14, frequency of the median class is 14, right. Class length is 2. Okay. What else do we require? To calculate median, it is L plus n by 2, that is 17.5, minus CF, that is 14, divided by F 14 into the class length. Okay. So, it is 3.5 into 2, 7 by 14, that is 1 by 2. So, 46 point, this is 1 by 2, right. So, 0.5. So, it is 46.5, okay. And the frequency that we got from here, it was 46.95, which is approximately equal to the frequency that we get through the formula. Okay. So, let us move on to the next question. The following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. We need to change the distribution to a more than type distribution and draw its ogive. Okay. So, for more than type, we would require the lower limits. So, if I convert this, I am converting it here itself, right. You can draw it separately. So, we need more than type of ogive. So, more than 50, right. So, more than 50 are all of these, right. These are 100, more than 50. Now, this is cumulative frequency more than type. These are 100, right. Now, more than 55, it will be 100 minus this 2, 98. More than 60, 100 minus this 8 and this 2. So, it will be 90. More than 65, 100 minus these 3, that is 22, right. So, it will be 78. More than 70, 100 minus all of these, 36 and 10, 46. So, it will be 54, and more than 75 will be 16 only. Okay. All right. Now, another way to obtain this was more than 75 could be obtained by adding these two. Now, you can verify this. 38 plus 16 is 54. More than 65 is sum of these 3. So, 54 up till here and then plus 24, right. So, you can start from here and then go backwards. So, 16 plus 38 here and then 38, then you keep on adding and writing it like this. Okay. Now, we need to draw its ogive. Okay. So, the coordinates are 50, 100, 55, 98, 60, 90, 65, 78, 70, 54, 75, 16. Now, we can simply take the limits on this x-axis. So, which limits are we considering? For more than, we will consider lower limits, and here we will write the cumulative frequencies. and the limits are 50, 55 and so on. So we will draw a kink here and start with 50. So 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, right, and here on the y axis we need the cumulative frequencies. So these are, and we need to go up to 100. So let's start with 20 here, 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100, right. So the first is 50, 100, 50 and 100. So this is the point. 55, 98. So it will be here. 60, 90, 60, 90, let it be here. 65, 78, 65, 78, 70, 54, it will be here. 75, 16, so it will be somewhere here. Now draw a smooth curve. I am drawing these rough diagrams. You need to draw these on your graph paper, right. This is for just for the representational purpose. So this is my more than type ogive. Okay, I hope this chapter is clear to you, right, and you are comfortable in drawing the less than ogive and more than ogive and finding the medians using these graphs, right. Thank you.